So, speaking of new things coming out in APKmon, the Route Maker seems to be that it has finally resurfaced in the code. So with the Route Maker resurfacing, a whole lot of text going on with it. Seems like they are almost ready to release it, based off of the APKmon. They're just waiting to flip a switch probably now.
Yeah.
Now we believe that it had actually been almost ready to come out come spring of last year. But, 2020 vision is... Hindsight is 2020. Yeah. So they couldn't spring it on us last year because everyone was definitely in lockdown and couldn't go out and enjoy this feature. So they changed it up and introduced something else in the spring. First quarter 2021, they have technically until April for them to introduce a new feature because that's in line with their goal of doing a big update once a quarter. That way they don't burn themselves out, they can let their teams work at the pace that they need to,
yes,
and they can course correct and fix any bugs before they become too prevalent. So with this Route Maker, just starting off hot, Kecleon is coming. Kecleon, we've been saying it, Kecleon is going to be coming with this Route Maker because players will be out in the wild. They'll be happening upon Pokestops. They'll actually have to walk the route, if it is restricted to parks, that is. They'll actually have to be out there. And it's going to work the same way that missions work in Ingress, where a player will go through, designate a selected Pokestop, and then chain these Pokestops together. And then you achieve a award. You can then rate the route, and you'll possibly get items out of it, and possibly Pokemon encounters. Or, once you start the chain of Pokestops, you may start seeing different Pokemon associated with it. Originally, I think early on, Professor Nope was with us. Forget what name Ryan went with. But early on, this was alluded to, and it was around the same time that the buddy system was alluded to as well. So we were saying, okay, Route Maker and buddy system, they could merge the two systems together. You go on a route, and your buddy will actually come out with you, and will be walking along with you, and it will show up at a Pokestop nearby. You then hold up the phone, see your buddy frolicking and playing over there, and then he finds an item and passes it to you. Could have been another way for them to incorporate the buddy gift system, increase friendship maybe, if you walk a route with your buddy. And I was even thinking of like a interval training type thing. The faster you complete a route with your buddy, while still keeping up with your buddy, that way you can't just do it from a car or something. So, you have to watch your buddy go along. You have the route. You have your phone in front of you, so you should be able to see through it, so you shouldn't trip over stuff. But then again, that might be the reality blending stuff, that the buddy won't actually run over that cliff for you, it'll run along the path. So, just a random interval training. Maybe Pokemon Go does a little fitness thing with it, but a lot of exciting things with the Route Maker finally making its way to Pokemon Go.
Yeah, I'm hyped for it. I'm excited to see what they're going to actually bring. I don't know that the APK gives us a lot of information on what's actually going to be contained in the Route Maker.
So the APK...
Taking a look at it a little second ago. New rewards, new quests. Route Maker, there it is. It's a new badge for the Route Maker. Dragon route points between stops and gyms. add, remove stuff, types of views. Walk and top could be rocket radar, but similar to where you can actually edit the routes.
Mm.
Slight camera changes, nothing exciting. Map updates, some map updates too. So, some restrictions, min and max, as well as distance between stops. So you have to have like an actual walkable.
Nice.
I can't be like, I'm gonna go from here to Chicago to Phoenix to.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was thinking that they just wouldn't let you do, like, okay, there's a horseshoe of Pokestops around this one parking lot. Make sure that it has to be at least 1 kilometer away before it can actually accumulate something.
I mean,
otherwise, someone's just going to circle it.
Which is fine. I mean, if you're doing a loop, it's not too bad.
Yeah.
I
I would like to be able to incorporate some lore loop type things.
Yeah,
that way it can be like, okay, do this loop with lures and then get the maximum amount of Pokemon.
I hope it's not once. Like, there's a spot in town where there's three stops that you can hit from just one central area. I'm gonna make my route this triangle and just spin around in a circle. So it'll be interesting to see. Of course, I'm sure there's going to be badges involved with it, or maybe some sort of rewards that whatever. But it also sounds like you can name them and add descriptions to them. I don't know if that means you're going to be able to share them.
Yeah, I would really like
to... you have to submit them to be approved.
Well, yeah, that makes sense, too. Well, yeah, that way no one creates any offensive type routes and bad shapes. So, yeah. Because I was kind of thinking that if you can just send them out, something like that, then I was thinking like easy podcast promotion. I would just like hit every park, submit every route possible.
I'm definitely going to do the town
naturally route
that I always used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, there's going to be some sort of purchasing power. So it's probably an item that you can use to make a route and go from there.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's definitely interesting. See what we're going to end up with.